So are you still using those old boring office kind of keyboards, you know, that is very dull and, you know, it just sucks to type on as well, and, you know, there's no colors to it, just black and, you know, just basically for office, and, you know, you're using this right now. So if you're thinking to upgrade your keyboard or mouse, but you don't want to spend so much more on like RGB or this, or for like, you know, hundreds of dollars just for those really nice gaming setup, you want something that is slightly better than your plain old office keyboard, or you want to use it for your office, and, you know, you want something that is cheap yet looks stylish and aesthetically pleasing, all right, for work. Well, you have this right over here. So this is the, I actually don't know how to pronounce this name, alright, this is the GOOJODOQ, alright, brand, and this one is the keyboard and mouse combo, and this is wireless as well, right? Excuse me the packaging, because I think it was damaged in shipping, but definitely the keyboard is very well protected, alright, don't worry about that, alright. And what I have here is not the pink one, alright, I do have here is the purple one, because I love purple, and purple is my favorite color, but they do come in a few different colors right over here, right? You can choose if you like pink, they have pink, my one is this one, black and white as well, so you can choose one that is very good for your setup. So right now I am going to unbox this, alright, this keyboard and mouse combo, and see what we get inside the box. Okay, and just get this out. Yep, the keyboard is still very well protected. So yeah, this is really interesting, alright. So this thing doesn't cost you an arm and a leg, alright, and it's just well below $20 US. And sometimes if you find like maybe something that's like certain sales, this and that, alright, it may go even cheaper than what is listed on it. So it's really cool. Alright, first you'll get a user menu over here, and other than that, it's just a keyboard and mouse. So let me just take both of them out so you guys can have a better look at how this looks like, alright? So just take the mouse out. Okay, and let me just show you guys the keyboard first, and this will be the main thing, alright? Look at that. Look at this keyboard. Can you believe that this thing costs only $20? Look at that. Alright, it looks so much better, alright, than your plain old boring black office keyboard, or the keyboard that default that comes with the PC or laptop that comes with it. Alright, this thing is one major upgrades to it, alright, for the aesthetically and as well as the typing experience. And if you guys have actually used those old office keyboard before, like, you know, people that types in the office, you know that those are membrane and it's so bad to type on, alright? Just one of the worst keyboard to type on, alright? So if you want something that is more satisfying to type on, more pleasing, alright, and looks way better in person, alright, and gives the, you know, your desk setup much more vibrant, this will be the perfect keyboard for it. Look at that. Oh, it just looks like those old school typewriter to it, and it kind of reminds me of like the Logitech Pop, you know, the Logitech. I can't remember what's the brand. It's like Logitech Pop series, where, you know, it also looks to me like this. There's a lot of, like, you know, colors to it, and the keys are pretty much similar to it, but the Logitech one costs, like, you know, 4 or 5 times the price of this, where this one is just cost, like, you know, way cheaper. So if you don't want to spend extravagant amount of price on it, alright, this will be perfect for you. And it's wireless as well, so you don't have to need a keyboard, alright, you don't need a wire, and you can just keep your desk really wide, cable free, and just give you a very neat setup. Alright, so you just put 2 AA battery inside here, or sorry, AAA I think, alright, inside here, and you're good to go. Okay, and the keys are actually really satisfying to type on. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, for 20 bucks, this thing feels really nice to type on, alright. Is the individual keys are very well spaced out, so you won't actually type like the wrong keys when you're typing, so you won't actually type like T and Y together. So yeah, it's one of the best perks as well, alright. I love keys that are very separated, because those very close one, I will definitely type another character in, and I hate that when it happens. So yeah, you guys can see it is very satisfying to type on, alright. All the individual keystrokes and the circular keys make it way nicer, way better looking, alright, compared to the other normal keyboards that's like square. This circle looks really nice, really unique, and yeah, it's very nice to type on. I'm not gonna lie, it's very nice to type on. And they have this thing over here as well, so you guys can adjust the angle you want. They have 2 different angles. So you can adjust like a lower angle or a higher angle up to your own preference. But I would go the highest one, so it just tilts slightly on your desk and just looks really nice. And when you type on it, it just feels more natural to do so. So it's really nice. And now let's go on to the mouse itself. So this is the mouse, come in the same color combination as well. And this mouse looks so much nicer. Look at that. Look at this mouse. Right, the whole thing is purple, and they have 2 extra buttons over here, so you guys can add like, you know, add extra macros to it, so you guys can use it for other functions as well. Left click, right click feels very okay. The click doesn't have this very annoying clicking sound. I put this near my mic. There is no sound to it. Okay, this feels so premium. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Right, the mouse actually feels really good. Okay, yeah, the clicks, there's no the annoying clicking sounds. If you guys use the very poor quality mouse before, you know that, you know, the clicking sound is very annoying, but this one doesn't have it at all. So you guys can click on it, and well, the side button does have the clicking sound, but it's not very annoying, very loud, right? You guys can hear. Alright, but the actual buttons here, there's no sound. Yeah, there's no sound. The scroll wheels feels very smooth, and they have also another button over here, which I'm pretty sure this one changes the DPI as well. So yeah, the higher the DPI, so you don't have to move your mouse much further. You can just like move a bit and your mouse will go all the way. Alright, and if we slide this out, alright, we have the dongle for both the keyboard and mouse itself. So this is the dongle right over here for both the keyboard and mouse. So pretty awesome. Alright, and 2.4 GHz can ensure that there won't be any like latency or any disconnection throughout your usage. So the mouse feels very good, really awesome. Alright, there's an on-off switch below. Right, and it just looks so much nicer on your desk. Look at that, alright, compared to a plain old black one. This just feels so much better, so much nicer, right? But one thing I wouldn't like about this mouse, alright, is probably if you are a larger size. For me, I'm quite tall. I'm not very tall, right? I'm like around 6'1", but my hand will be much bigger. Look at that, my hand's bigger, but the mouse is, yeah. So if you're a girl, I think this is fine, but if you're a guy, probably like taller than me or probably as tall as me, alright, your hand will be much bigger, so it will be a bit hard to use the mouse itself. Alright, so my index finger and my middle finger have to really curl up just to use the mouse, or I would prefer those that, you know, as I can, like, you know, click it, those things will arch all the way upwards. So that's probably one downside if your hand is big. Alright, but if you are like a smaller size, this will really fits really well. Alright, and because it feels really tiny on my hand right now. Alright, so but overall, if you want to make your desk looks much more vibrant, much nicer, and a much better looking keyboard to stare at and to type on, alright, and you don't have to spend a lot of money to change that, alright, this will be the perfect one for you. You guys are interested in this, alright, wireless mouse and keyboard setup, alright, you guys can check out the first link in the video description down below and get this setup for yourself right now for less than $20 if they are on sale. So yeah, look no further, check out the first link in the video description down below and get this for yourself right now. And remember, they come in 4 different colors, the black, white, purple I have over here, and the pink one as well. So you guys can choose one that suits your need. Look at that. Look at that, it's so nice. Look at the combo and the keyboard itself. That is really amazing, okay? So once again, if you guys check out this keyboard and mouse combo, you guys can check out the first link in the video description down below and start making your office or your desk much vibrant and nicer without emptying your wallet. So yeah, that's all for today, guys. If you find this video really interesting and really helpful, let me know in the comment section as well. And if you guys want me to review more budget keyboard and mouse combo, or any keyboard or any mouse combo, you guys can let me know in the comment section as well. And if there's a lot of people commenting that particular brand or that particular model, I will definitely review that. So yeah, that's all for today, guys. And without further ado, this is JForce Gaming, and I shall see you guys in my next video. Peace out.
Cry.